Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Computer Classes by Rachna. So as per students' request, I'm explaining joins. SQL joins, they combine rows and columns of two tables. So basically whenever we want to join the related data, so we can join two tables. So whenever we use SQL joins, they combine the rows from two or more tables based on some columns. So we have different types of join. Firstly, I'll just explain you the types and then we'll do an example for the same. So the first type of join is inner join. The first type of join is inner join. It is basically joining the rows of both the tables that have matching values. So let's say we have two tables. One table is customer and other is orders, and we will give values to those customers table and orders table. We will do this example, but I'm just showing you the syntax first. Only look at the syntax without understanding the values in it. I will do it with values just after explanation of the syntax. So first thing, we select the attributes. We select the attributes separated by commas from the table, and then we join it with other tables. So select attribute 1, attribute 2, attribute 3 from table name, and then we give inner join, and then which table we are joining, we give the second table, and then on means what is the common column that you are using. So we can use aliases of these tables also. So to understand what is this join, we will be taking more examples, but just know the types of join first. So inner join returns the rows of two tables based on one column which is matching to another column from the different tables. Then you have the left join. Left join is also called as left outer join. So this join returns all the rows from the left table and the matching rows from the right table. So if there is no matching value in the right side, it will return null. So I'll explain the same in the example later. Then we talk about the right join. Right join, it returns all the rows of the right table and their corresponding matching row from the left table if they are present. If there is no match, then it will return a null. So we will do these examples just in a short while. Then you have full join or full outer join. It returns all the rows when there is a match either in the left hand side or in the right hand side. If there is no match, then null values are returned for the columns of the table which are not having the match. So what is the meaning? We will just understand in a short while. Then self join. Self join, it joins the table with itself. So we'll do all these examples, but before moving to the examples, just see these two tables on the basis of which we will do the examples. This is table 1. So the first table which I have created is customer underscore pr7 underscore join. So pr7 I've used because this is practical number 7. So customer underscore pr7 underscore join is the first table. It includes two columns, customer id and customer name. So these two columns, customer id and customer name, are there, and it is having 5 rows. 1 2 3 4 5 is the customer id and corresponding names are given. Then we have order id, so order table, sorry. So in order table, the name of the table is orders pr7 underscore join. We have order id and the customer id of the customer who have placed the order, and we have the order date on which the order was placed. So we have order id 101, 102, 103, 104, 105. So have you understood the tables? We have two tables. One is customer ID, one is customer table, and other is order table, and both of them are having one column which is common. Can you see? Customer ID is present in this table also, and customer ID is present in this table also, and rest values are not common. So we can create join of these two tables based on customer ID. So the first type of join that we did was inner join. Now look at inner join again. So what does inner join do? The inner join returns only the rows that have matching values in both the tables. So if we have customer table, which includes customer ID and customer name, and we have order table having order ID, customer ID, and order date, to find the customers who have placed orders, we can use this. So the customers who have placed orders, so select c.name, select c.name, o.order ID, o.order date. So I'm selecting name, order, and order date from the customers table, and I'm calling it C. Why we are using C and O? Because we have taken aliases. We have created aliases of these two tables, customer and orders. So for customers we are using an alias C, and for orders table we are using an alias O. So this is a short name of the table. So select customer name and then order ID and order date from table customers, inner join orders. So when we join these two tables, we are using one common column, which was customer ID, on c dot customer ID equal to o dot customer ID. So again, let's move back to the tables first, and let's see which are the common values. So these are the tables. We have customer ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the customer IDs, and these are the customer IDs present here. So customer ID 2 is present here, and customer ID 2 is also present here. Customer ID 1, customer ID 1, customer ID 4, customer ID 4. Okay, then customer ID 5 and customer ID 5. So 5, 5, 4, 4, 1, 1, 2, 2. So these are the common values. So when we do the inner join on these two tables, what will we have? We will have select. So let's say what all we are selecting. We are selecting c dot customer ID and c dot customer name. We are selecting both the values, customer ID and customer name, o dot order ID and o dot order date. So order ID and order date. Since customer ID is common in both, we are taking it once, okay, from customer table, and we are calling it C. Then inner join, inner join. So we give the term inner join, then orders table. All right, so this is the orders underscore pr7 underscore join, and we are using the alias as O. And what is the common column? The common column is on c dot cid equal to o dot cid. So how many rows will we have? So first it will take customer ID 1, 2, 4 and 5. 3 was not there. Since 3 is not there anywhere, so it is giving me 3 is not there. Customer ID is missing here. We have not taken any other customer ID other than 2145. So it is showing me customer ID 2, then it is showing me customer ID 1, then 4, and then 5. So it is showing me all these customer ID along with customer name, order ID and order name. So inner join can be used for all the customers who have placed orders. So it has the common column customer ID, and this customer ID is used here as the first value. All right, so this is inner join. Then again I'm showing you these two tables. So This is table 1 and this is table 2. Table 1 is customers, table 2 is orders. Now we will perform left outer join. Left outer join is what? Left outer join is returning all the rows from the left table and the matching rows from the right table, and if there is no match, null values are returned. Example, to list all the customers and their orders including the customers who have not placed any order. Since we are joining the first left table, which is customer, with the right table, which is order, so customer all values and order those values which match. If there is no match, it will show null. Now let's assume that the top table is the left table. So if we assume this is the left table and this is the right table, so it will take all the values of the left table and see their matching values. So 1 Arav matches with 102 1 11 October. Then 2 Swati matches with 101 to 10th October. Then 3 Ayush does not match. So this table will not have any value, right? So this is not having any value, so it will have a match of null. So 3 Ayush, and then it will have a matching null. All right, because there is no customer ID with customer ID 3 in the orders table. So 3 Ayush, and then we will have null and null for order ID and order date. So this one is null. Then you have 4. So 4 is Piyush, 4 Piyush, and 104 is the order ID, and this is customer ID 4, and then we have order date as 13th October. Then 5 is this Roshni, and 5 is order ID 105. This is the matching. So there's only one row which will not match, which is 3 Ayush. So how it will show? First of all, let's see how we ran it. So what we did was select customer ID, customer name, order ID, and order date. I'm selecting these 4 values. I'm not taking customer ID again for the right hand table. So C dot customer ID, C dot customer name, O dot order ID, O dot order date from customer table, and I've used the alias for customer underscore PR7 underscore join C, then left join, and then order table O on C dot CID equal to O dot CID. So what we are doing, we are joining them. Once we join them, this is the result that we get for, this is the result that we are going to get for the left join. So 2 1 4 5, we had the matching order ID, order date, order ID, order date for these, but we do not have a matching for the last row. There's no matching. It's null, null, null. Can you see? It's null under order ID and null under order date. It's blank. So this will be more visible when we make it arranged in a sequential order of customer ID. So we use the same statement followed by order by CID, C dot CID. When we do order by C dot CID, it will show ascending order of customer ID. So we will get 1 2 3 4 5, and now you can see that row 3 has blank spaces. So this is left join. Similarly, I can have a right join. So right join would include all the values of the orders table and their corresponding values in the customer table. So suppose we have any orders where we do not have the detail of customer, even those orders will be visible. Okay, so let's see the next right join. So in the right join, what happens is, right join returns all the rows from the right table and the matching rows from the left table. If there is no match in the left table, null values are returned for the left table columns. So to list all the orders and the customers who have placed them, including the orders that might not have the corresponding customers, so we have this example for the right join. So select first, let's see, this is my, again, this is my left table and this is my right table. So right join will take this table first, it will take this table rows first, and then it will join them with this table, and all those values which are null will not be taken. So order ID 101, 2, 3, 4 and 5 will be displayed along with the values which are there, but since 103 has a null in CID, it will be there, but the corresponding customer is not there, so that customer will not be shown. So again, see, we are selecting first, we are selecting the customer ID, then order date. Although we are giving order ID, order date, order ID, order date, and then we give customer ID, customer name. So we are giving it in this order from, and then we are giving customer right join order. So the right table is the order table that would be joined. So it will give me all these values, order ID, order date, and then it is giving me customer ID, which is 21 blank 45, and then it is giving me name. So this is blank here. Is it clear? So the right table will have all the rows of the right with the blank value for the customer ID and customer name, because order ID 103 do not have any customer ID. I hope it is clear. So this one is the right join. Now we take a look at the next type of join. The next type of join is your full outer join. So full outer join takes both. It takes the values that match either in the left or in the right, and if there is no match, it returns the null value. So example, to show all the customers and all the orders, including the customers that do not have orders and the orders which do not have customers. So this is the query that we will use for full outer join. So we will have the customer ID, customer name, order ID and order date. So customer ID, customer name, order ID, order date from customer full outer join orders on c.cid equal to o.oid. Now see what will happen. First of all, it will show me all the customer ID. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are my customer IDs that are there, and I will join them here with the values which are present. So I do not have a value for customer ID 3 here. So since customer ID 3 is missing, so it will show me the customer ID of this table. So customer ID 2, 1 and then 4 and 5. So 3 is blank here. It will show the values of 3 as blank for the name of the customer and customer ID of the customer. So the name of the customer and customer ID of the customer is blank for order ID which is there. So first 3 does not have a corresponding value 103 11th October. So here 3 is not shown for 103 11th October. So when we do it is actually a combination of left outer join and right outer join. So first of all, it is showing me 2, 1 blank 4 and 5, and with these values it is showing that for the customer ID 3 there is no match, and for this value we have the blanks here, and for the order ID 3 there are no values. So this is shown in this way. So firstly, it is showing the values matching to the order ID. So 103 is blank. Then it is showing the values matching with the customer ID. So this one is showing blank. So total there will be how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with one row not matching for order ID, sorry, customer ID, and then these 4 rows are common. So these 4 rows are common here: 1, 2, 4 and 5, 2, 1, 4 and 5. Now we are left with this. So for this particular value we do not have a matching value here, so there will be total of 6 rows in this table. So firstly it will show me the missing values for customer ID 3, and then it will show me the missing values for order ID 104. So that is why it will have total of 6 rows. So this is what? This is full outer join. Now we talk about the full outer join arranged in such a manner that we want to see it by order ID. So when we arrange it by order ID, it will show the same data with one value missing here and one value missing here. So order ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. According to this, it will show me the values this way. But if I arrange it order by customer ID, it will show me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in both the cases, what will happen? There will be two null spaces. One time the null space will be here, another time the null space will be here. So this is full outer join. Now after this we are left with inner join, self join and cross join. So first we will do cross join. What is cross join? Cross join means when we return the Cartesian product. Cartesian product means all the rows of the first table combined with each row of the second table. Then each row of the second table combined with all the rows of the first table. So if my first table have how many rows? My first table have 5 rows. My second table also have 5 rows. So the cross product will have 5 into 5, which is equal to 25 rows in combination. So we just have to use the word cross join. So if we cross join these two tables and we write down select C.cid and O.oid from the customer table, cross join order table. So we are just selecting customer ID and order ID. We are selecting customer ID from this table, and so we are selecting customer ID from this table, and we are selecting the order ID from this table, and we are cross joining it. So it will have 1 joined with 101, 102, 103, 104, 105. Then it will have 2 joined with 101, 102, 103, 104, 105. Then it will have 3 joined with 101, 102, 103, 104, 105. Then it will have 4 joined with 101, 102, 103, 104, 105. Then it will have 5 joined with 101, 102, 103, 104, 105. So total of 25 rows. So see this output here. It will show you the 25 rows when we cross join. So customer ID, it is showing 1 joined with all the values, then it is showing you 2 joined with all the values, then 3 joined with all the values, then 4 joined with all the values, and then 5 joined with all the values. So this is how we get the cross join. There's one more example of cross join where we have not selected only single column, we have selected star. So select star from customer ID cross join orders table, customer table cross join order table. So customer ID, customer name, order ID and order date. So this is customer ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 joined for order ID 101. Now this is with respect to the order IDs repeating again and again. So then order ID 102, order ID 102 repeated with all the values of the customer ID, then order ID 103 repeated with all the values of customer ID, then order ID 104 repeated with all the values of customer ID, then order ID 105 repeated with all the values of customer ID. So again it will give 25 rows. So this is what cross join. The last one which is left is a self join. Now what is the meaning of self join? Self join means when the table joins with itself. So a self join on a customer table is used to compare or relate the rows within the same table. So for doing this, we should have some common criteria for the same table. So let's assume that we add one more column to the table customer, which is referral ID. So consider that we have a customer table with customers with columns like customer ID, customer name, and referral ID. Now this referral ID will also include a customer ID of those customers who referred the current customer. So suppose customer ID 104 is referred by customer ID 101. Customer ID 105 is referred by customer ID 103. So this is a way to refer to the same table where the referral ID and customer ID can be compared. So select C1 dot customer name as customer, C2 dot customer name as referred by from customer C1, and then left join. We do left join in case of self join. So left join on customers. Again, you can see the same table is there. We have the table customer here also, and we have the customer here also. So one time I'm calling this customer as C1, and another time I'm calling this customer as C2. So one time I'm calling this table as C1, another time I'm calling this table as C2. And then on C1 dot referral ID equal to C2 dot customer ID. So self join means I am calling a join, left join on the same table, and one time I'm calling it C1, another time I'm calling it C2. And though common values would be customer ID, where one is referral ID, another is customer ID. Alright. So in the PDF, I've also mentioned one more example of self join. If you want, you can go through the notes and you will understand the self join other examples. I've given 2 more examples of self join. So thank you so much. I hope you have understood what are joins. Kindly go through this video, and if you have understood, please do like it and also subscribe my channel for latest updates. Thank you so much.